Hello, everyone. Hi, and welcome again to another session. And here we are all once again. And good morning to all those in the Southeast Asia, to our Filipino friends and Southeast Asian friends, whoever passes by. And good afternoon, good evening to the rest of the world, right? Especially good evening to people in my part of the world. And I'm talking without connecting. Hi, Stephen. How are you? Everyone is only you and me. Like you said, like you said the other day, everyone is only you. So yes, today also everyone is only you and me. How was your day, Stephen? How was your mushroom collection? Good. Got enough to cook? What makes a small world? What makes a small world? Getting to know long lost people. Or do you have another trick up your sleeve? What makes a small world? For me, I think getting to know long lost people, suddenly, you discover. Like Dell suddenly woke up from sleep and discovered about Joyce being from Jamaica. And then he mentioned he has roots in Jamaica, Maypen. And Joyce said she lived in Maypen at one time. Then the other day, New Vision, Angie from New Vision, she came up and then she's in Florida, but she said she has roots as a little girl, she grew up in Florida, she grew up in Jamaica. And I've been watching some of her videos, and she's got like dawn in Jamaica and sunrise in Jamaica and sunrise. So yeah, she's got a blend of Jamaica and Florida in her videos. So a small world suddenly, three Jamaicans who don't know each other meet up, and same thing here. We meet up with so many of the Filipinos and you from Ohio and Del from UK. And I walked at least 2 miles in the woods today and found, oh no, this afternoon I was clearing up my yard to mow and found seven in the yard. Yeah, you said you have some of those mushrooms growing right in your yard also. So seven. Are they big or something like that or small ones? When we were young and monsoon time, right? Correct. When it's a rainy season, we get this lot of mushrooms coming up. But nice to touch and feel the softness and the texture and all that. But in those days, you never knew, what is because some mushrooms are poisonous, right? So as kids, like we never knew. And mushroom, I don't think was that famous, for eating when we were growing up as kids. I never ever kind of saw mushroom being sold in the market and all. I think in the West it was more popular. So yeah, so we never ever ate, those mushrooms. We don't know what kind of mushrooms they are. Poisonous, non-poisonous. And nowadays, like even in Thailand, I see what a variety of mushrooms. And the edible mushrooms, my God, such a variety, and you find them in so many dishes, not just in soups and all, but even in other kind of curry dishes and side dishes and all. First time I found Oh, first time you found in your yard. Wow. But I've been trying to get them to grow there for several years. Wow. First time you see them in your yard. So you must keep that bush in mind, or wherever the mushroom grows, you must keep that in mind to keep looking out, or cultivate it over there, and let more grow. Seven is quite few, right? But at least good you found a source. Morels are a delicacy. I saw I saw them advertised for $60 a pound on Facebook. $60 a pound. But I guess they are light, so they must in a lot must be coming in a pound, right? But $60 quite costly. $60 a pound, very costly. It would be almost like 150 a kilo. But you would get a abundant quantity, right? Abundant quantity, I think. That's why, like last time, I had mentioned if I ever have a plot of land to grow, I'd like to grow something for self consumption. Grow for self consumption. I quite like mushrooms. I quite like mushrooms. And I guess the ones they sell in the market are the non poisonous, edible ones. So yeah, $60 a pound is costly. The biggest one I ever found weighed 0.49 pounds. Wow, it's like almost half a pound. But I guess I don't know, but maybe the smaller ones are tastier, right? The smaller mushrooms, they must be the tastier ones compared to the big ones. I like those button mushrooms. I don't know if there's any other name for it, but the button mushroom. Very small they are, like kind of buttons, like just with a little small stem. I quite like those mushrooms. I don't know the names of all the mushrooms. I really don't know. I just buy them or I eat them in the food that, is when I'm eating outside and there's mushrooms, I just eat that. Or sometimes I will buy the mushrooms and use it. The mushroom, half a pound. Wow, that's a nice big one. Today I didn't make a mistake. Today I almost made a mistake. Stephen, I almost made a mistake. I was doing a video and I was putting text to speech. I don't want to use my voice. Because in text to speech, if it's falling short, you can extend it and write something. But once you make a recording, you cannot keep extending it, and you have to do the whole recording again. So I was using text to speech and doing it, and suddenly I saw the time was showing 4:12, 4:12, and I said, "Oh God, 4 o'clock my time. At 4 o'clock, I have to go for live, and it's showing 4:12." So I took my headphone and I put it on. And as I put on my headphone, I looked again and I said, 4:12 on the laptop. No, 5 o'clock on the laptop. I go 5 o'clock. Took off my headphones. I kept it down. So yeah, almost made the same mistake today. Just see 4 o'clock and it hit, and I said, "Oh, I'm late." Hello, Joyce. How are you? Nice to see you, Joyce. Thank you for joining us. There are several varieties of morel. The ones I found today are the grey ones. I think they are the best ones. Okay, no idea, Stephen. No idea. Gray, white, best, worst. I have no idea. Poisonous, non-poisonous. No idea whatsoever. Yeah, it's good to see you, Joyce. Thank you for joining on. Stephen, when I offer my prayers, when I offer my prayers, and I just pray to the Lord that work a miracle, work a miracle, work a miracle. I still believe in miracles, I still believe in miracles, and I just tell the good Lord, just work a miracle, work a miracle. Somebody from somewhere, not somewhere now, somebody from Israel reached out to me and sent me a message on Messenger asking me for stem cell treatment in India. And I remember seeing that, but I remember seeing the message come in, but I never opened it because it's from somebody I don't know. So I never opened the message. But just today, I happened to open the message. Oh, Joan Harris, good evening to you. This is this is Joyce's second one. This is Joyce's second phone. So she brought both her angels have come to my channel. Yeah, thank you, Joyce, so much. Double support, and then Pitta will come with a triple support. Yeah. So yeah. So as I was saying, so this person from Israel reached out to me. So today I happened to open the email and said, this email has been pending for this message has been pending for a long time. Let me open and see. So sad. She was asking about. She's asking about ALS and stem cell treatment in India. Because on one of the ALS group, I had mentioned in one of the ALS group, I had written some thing about my wife had undergone the stem cell treatment, even though Canada said not to do it. We went and did it, and like she didn't get worse. She didn't get better, but she didn't get worse. So it meant that it was working for her. So this person reached out to me, so today I replied, and we've had a very good conversation going back and forth. And she sent me some details about it and all that. It's for a friend of hers who's got, affected with ALS since last 4 years. So I invited her. I said, I don't know if you're interested in. Just now, I just sent a message. I don't know if you're interested in YouTube or anything, but if you're interested, I do live streaming and all. Come and join and mix around with the others on my channel. So I just sent it to. I don't know whether she'll come or not. Hello, Ia. Thank you for coming, Ia. Everybody is here, but my Pitta and Chona are not here. My two pillars. All of you are my pillars also, but two pillars are missing. So Joyce pillar is here, Stephen pillar is here, Ia pillar is here, but Chona and Pitta pillars are not here. Pitta was again awake. She was again awake till 4 o'clock this morning, her time. That girl will never listen. She said, it's okay, Sunday. Today's Sunday. Today. She said, it's okay. She said, it's okay. Tomorrow is Sunday. I said, no. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. I told her, today is Sunday. Then she said, oh, yes, today is Sunday. But she said, it's okay. I have no work, so it doesn't matter. So you can rest assured, her ears must be burning, but she will get up late. If she got up late yesterday or day before, she will get up later today. She went to sleep maybe around 4 o'clock. Yes, I saw a posting when she should be asleep. Yeah, Stephen, last time also you saw a posting, right? And today it was worse. Today she was awake till very long. Let me see, what time was she awake till? I told her, kept on. No, it's okay, it's okay. And then, Yeah, she's replying to comments and all, posting comments and all that. Mm, what was the last time she wrote? Let me just check 1 minute. Oh no, the last message came in at around 1:30 her time. But I saw her still commenting on posts and all, so I didn't say anything. But I didn't send her any message on WhatsApp. But she was commenting on posts and all that. She commented on a couple of my posts also. I wrote in caps, in capital letters, I wrote, Pitta, if you do not go to sleep, I am going to put you across my lap and I'm going to spank the principal's bottom. Oh, God. So, today I had a very late lunch. Today I started to work on some video. Everybody is okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I know everybody is okay. Stephen is okay. I think Joyce is okay. That's why they are all over here. But Chona and Pitta are not okay. That's why they are not here. Chona and Pitta are not okay. So where they are. Let's do some exercise. Do some stretches. Stretches. Today I've been sitting down too long. It's nice on weekdays. Weekdays I can sit at the dining table. Tomorrow is Monopoly Day with the kid, with the grandchildren. Last weekend they decided to do that. Last Sunday we played, and then they said next Sunday is Monopoly Day. I said okay, Monopoly Day. So today I reminded. I said, Nick, tomorrow is Monopoly Day, right? Yes, yes, Grandpa, tomorrow is Monopoly Day. Okay, fine. And yesterday was the first time Friday night movie. First time I really sat and saw through the whole movie. To the extent that I kept the phone next to me, and then I got involved in watching. It was a cartoon with characters acting, and it was like Woody goes to camp. Woody Woodpecker goes to camp, and to the extent that soon I forgot. I got involved just watching the movie, and I forgot about the phone. And then finally, once when I went to look at the phone, it said like Pitta had gone off his live stream. The morning I got up also early, and I looked at the phone. I looked to see my watch hours, right? So I saw Pitta on live. I think I said hello to you also, Stephen, right? And I saw Pitta live, so I just stayed for a little while. And then I kept the phone on and I went off to sleep back again. When I got up in the morning, my phone was off. If the phone is off means her live is off. She's got a video, Joyce. She's got a video. She's got, I think, one or two videos. Yeah, she's got on hydroponics. She's got one or two videos, hydroponics. Two videos she's got, two videos on hydroponics. So you can always have a look at it and see. But today, today because I suddenly decided on this topic, so I was doing a little research on this topic, and I never knew that it is without soil. I never knew. Today I learned about it, without soil. So in my thumbnail, I tried to put whatever I could, whatever I could about the germination and the different methods of hydroponic that they use, different methods of it. So Yeah, I put in my thumbnail so you can get an idea from that. How they don't use soil. They only use a solution or a water base, in order to uh, grow these plants. What technology, what people are doing research, what research they must be doing into all these kind of fields. It's really wonderful, technology is really wonderful. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. How much the fish, yeah. Stephen, do you know how to successfully grow Esquilio? Esquilo. What is Esquilo? Yes, I wonder how much the fish help to fertilize the plants in the water. Yeah, I have no idea. I did not read in detail about this hydroponics, what it is, but yeah. Or you, sir, no, me, no. I know nothing about plant life. I got brown thumbs, no green fingers, all brown. See, brown there, brown, see, brown fingers, brown fingers. Don't have green. Scalon. Okay, okay. That's like the fish like uh, related to fish. What's the word? I can't get it. Right, right. Okay. Learning new things, right? Learning new terminologies. Still trying to get that name. I think it starts with a P. Starts with a P. Plantoons? No, not plantoons. Today my memory has been failing me. Plantoons is coming in my mind, but I think there's something else. Ah, plankton only. Okay, plankton only. That was coming in my mind. Plankton. Okay. Maybe something related to plankton, right? Is that a type of onion, Joyce? Also, Stephen also. Scallions. Sir, it is the seasoning that nearly look like onions. Oh, escalo or scallion. Scallions look like onions. Okay. No idea, man, about all these things. These look like green onions, scallion. Is it green onions? The picture showing they are like green onions. Are these scallions? Scallions? Are these scallions? Because that's what is coming up. So these look like green onions, if I'm not mistaken. Scallions, they are green onions. Ah, it's saying there. Oingens wort means green in French. In French, wort means green, I know. So yeah, green onions, spring onions or green onions. So that is scallions also. Okay. Okay, so that is also scallion. I didn't know that term scallion. Yeah, can be different spelling in different country or different spelling. Ah, so it's green onions or spring onions, right? Same thing, right? Scallions. Yeah, Steven doesn't like onions. He will never grow. He doesn't like onions, so he will not like to eat it. Okay. I thought our topic was about fish and hy- hydroponics and all that. So I thought it was like plankton. I thought that is what it was. So it looks like spring onion or green onions. Joy says I tried to grow it at home here, and it started growing, and then it dried up. So you should check and see, about the watering, how much water it needs. Does it need a lot of water? And see, they are bulbs, so I think they need a lot of water, right? They are bulbs. So, so try growing it again, Joyce, but do a little Google and see like what is needed for it to grow, so it doesn't turn dry. Which are the best months for it to grow? That may be another also, another thing to look at. Which months to grow? They might grow in hydroponics. Yeah, possible, possible, true. Let's check and see. Google is always good. Only the translator is not good. Uh, okay, let's see. There are some different websites. Wow, this is tremendous news, guys. Tremendous news. gave a they gave a thing in the beginning, and now in the article, when I'm looking at the article, I cannot find it in the article. What they're saying, this type of farming, the hydroponic farming, is capable of growing up to 13,000 crops at once. 13,000 crops at once in 320 square feet. 320 square feet is nothing much, but you can grow up to 13,000 crops because of hydroponics. And when I open the article, I can't find it. Okay, it says lettuce, herbs, and plants in the brassica family, such as mustard and kale, grow well all year round in hydroponic systems. Then other leafy vegetables also grow. It says hydroponics use less water than traditional soil-based systems. It allows for faster growth and high yields than the soil-based system. You just need plants, you need a container, you need water, and it can start growing. If you grow these kind of vegetables indoors and you use artificial lighting, it will grow faster. It will grow faster. So mostly for short term, it is the leafy vegetables and some greens. In summer, strawberries, tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers are great choices for growing in summer. Strawberries, tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers are great choices in summer. Okay, it's really good. It's really a good system. But I think you need a lot of care changing the water. Otherwise, I think the vegetables can get corroded, right? Not corroded. Vegetables can get soggy and turn bad like pulp or something. So I don't know because it's in water, right? Joyce said that she tried to grow, but it did not grow. Steven says they might grow in hydroponics. Yeah, true. Wild onions. Steven says wild onions grow along creeks here, and wild wild field garlic grows in my yard. It smells like onions to me. Oh, so then you won't eat it. The garlic smells like onion, then you won't eat it. That's Steven. You could sell the garlics. Yeah, you don't eat it, then sell it, right? How many crops it is in a bathtub? It said 13,000 crops can be grown in 320 square feet. 320 square feet. 13,000 crops can grow using this method of hydroponics. Come on, where are our experts? Pitta is our expert in hydroponics. She can give us a lot of extra information about it. And Chona does a bit of gardening. Chona does a bit of gardening. There was a place where she was living before, and she was growing a lot of stuff. She was growing onions. She was growing some of the herbal plants. She was growing, I think, lemongrass. She grew lemongrass. She grew some other kind of herbs. She was growing okra. She had a lot of coconut trees around, so she had free access to free coconut from the coconut that are falling down. She could, she was living in the compound with renting from a lawyer or something, and no problem he had. She could use all the coconut. So that was there. So she was growing a couple of other things. She had once sent me a picture also, because I was encouraging her to, grow more things for self-consumption. So she's got three girls, right? She had three girls and she living together. So I said, grow a lot for your self-consumption. It doesn't cost much. In Philippines, it's always raining, so you get a lot of rain water, so no problem. And she's staying in the province on the mountains, like, so there's a lot of source of water from there. So and I encourage her to keep growing some more and told her send me pictures and all. That's why I said if I ever have a rented house, and it's got some land or something at the side around, the house normally they have. So I was looking at some townhouses, so that I can do this. Like, I'm not very good in growing, but I will try to do it, right? But now I don't need land. I just need water. I can do it in the house using hydroponics. Right? I don't need water. I must look into this new system and grow. Let me see. I'll find out something more about this new system. Let me charge my phone. It's come down to 30%. 30%. So I think it should be charged. After that, I will charge my Bluetooth. And I have to charge my selfie stick. Yeah, so Joyce says, I really would like to know about this new way of farming. Joyce, Google is there. Just go to Google. Go to Google and read up. A lot of information is on Google. And you can try it out, because you're already growing crops, but you're growing it in soil. So you can try it here. Oh, good afternoon, Pitta. Good afternoon, Pitta. How are you, Pitta? From morning, we are all waiting for you. Now it's become afternoon. Sometimes I take a bowl outside and wander around my yard, gathering wild plants to make a salad. Hmm, really? Wow. But you know what plants you're picking to eat, right? Good afternoon, Pitta. How are you, Pitta? Did you sleep well? I kept chasing her to bed. I got tired of chasing her. What did I tell you, Stephen? I told you, no, she's going to sleep around 3 o'clock. I told you she went to sleep around 3 o'clock, 3, 4 o'clock her time. Very good girl, very good girl. Sleeping 3 in the morning. Wow, good girl. So, Pitta, if you're awake, if you're wide awake, Joyce also wants to know something about this hydroponics, how it is done, how you use it, what you do. I guess it's easier hearing it from somebody instead of reading, right? When somebody tells you something, it's so much better. You could make a video, Pitta, how you start from the basic, how you start doing the hydroponics. Just one small example, and get somebody to shoot the video while you're doing it and showing us, how it is to be done. That would be nice. Joyce is able to see, we are able to see. I would like to try it. I'm sure Stephen would like to try it. So, if you make a video with that, get somebody to take out the video and, you show us step by step, like, how you do it. Only certain plants, plantain, purslane, I don't know what that is, dry lilies, dandelion, wood sorrel. Okay, flowers. What about vegetables? Flowers we don't want. Flowers will die. Vegetable we can eat. Consumption, personal consumption. Oh, Stephen was mentioning about that. Oh, sorry. I thought it was Pitta. Stephen. But even then, Stephen, like, I prefer some vegetable or something, more useful. Any kind of plantain, but plantain, yes, plantain we can, correct, plantain we can use as a vegetable. I don't know what is purslane. Purslane, I don't know. Daylilies, dandelions, I know are flowers, right? Dandelions are those things with the fluffy thing that goes flying around, right? The dandelions, when they burst open, all the fluffy things go flying. Dandelions, I think, right? We don't see it in our part of the world. I mean, maybe in this part of the world we see it. I don't know. I have not really seen much of it. Yeah, still on before having mine. Thanks, yeah. Thanks so much for being here. The hydroponics equipment is not working well. But they say you can do it even in a bowl of water. They say use a bowl of water or something like. You don't need heavy, the professional equipment, you don't need professional equipment to do it around the house. Thank you, Via. Thank you. What time are you going live? Yeah, 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock. Dandelion and purslane are actually vegetables from other places that went wild in North America. Oh, dandelions are vegetables. Oh, I don't know. I don't know these vegetables. We are not used to this type of vegetables. I don't see this in the market also. Purslanes or dandelions in the markets also. I don't see those names. Even in this part of the world, I don't see those names. So I'm not familiar with it. Uh, Pitta, hello Maya. Hello Maya ma'am. ABI Marco blah blah blah. There's some blah blah blah. CP Nako. See, I read the Bisaya language. I read the Bisaya language. I read Bisaya. Now let me see if my translator is giving the right thing. Okay, Stephen, I have to translate for you and Joyce. I translate for you and Joyce. I took a hazy picture. Let me translate for you and Joyce what Pitta said because Ia found it funny. Hi, Ia, ma'am. ABI, what? Where's the translation? Okay. Hi, Ia, ma'am. Do you think I'm doing live stream until 3 a.m.? Ah, he continued to play your live stream until I low bat CP. Okay, so that's a correct translation. Mm. Yes, as we have plenty of laundry. Yeah, true. Okay. So my translator gave the correct translation. Uh, yeah, sorry, ma'am, Petra. Yeah, Petra was playing ES live stream till she had a low bat. I tried to Google how many languages use the English alphabet. Like see now, Visaya and Tagalog, the Philippine language, they are using English alphabet, right? They don't have their own script, like they're using the English alphabet. And even the Spanish are using like the English alphabet, right? The Spanish. So I wonder how that happened. Like, how are they using an English alphabet for their own language? And they have never had their own script. Like you see Japanese, Chinese, even Thai, and they all have their own script. Like even the Indian language, they have their own script. The Indian language, each state has their own script. Each state has their own script. Different, you know. This thing looks so funny, you know. This thing sticking out. I don't know. I've tried so many times, but it doesn't work. And I have to be careful because this lens keeps falling out very often. So I have to be careful of that. Spanish alphabet has more letters than English alphabet. Okay, okay. But like the basis they are using English alphabet. It's not the Spanish alphabet. They're using the English alphabet A to Z. And they must have added something more for their, other things. But it's all made up of like the English alphabet, right? All the A to Z, all A to Z is all the letters that are being used. I wonder how that came about. French also. French now is using all the English alphabet letters. Correct. Letters of the English alphabet they are using in French. I said I thought EA's live stream was very long until 3 a.m. only to see that the phone continues to play EA's live stream until my CP goes low bat. Yeah, so it went on for a long, long time. But EA saying 1.5 hours. EA saying only 1.5 hours. Pitta, yes, Pitta is learning. Pitta is learning Spanish. She's learning Spanish through Duolingo. Duolingo, she's learning Spanish. I've also been learning French, but I'm still not well equipped. Pronunciation is so different, you know. Pronunciation of words in French also are so different compared to the spelling. I said it automatically replays our live stream. Ah, you're doing it from the playlist. Right, right. You're playing it from the playlist. Right, that is why. Yeah, from the playlist and it just carries one after the other carries on, correct. Yeah, yeah, nothing to be sorry about. You know, Pita is giving you a lot of support, replaying your live stream. She gives me support, she replays my live stream. So, yeah. Like my laptop is on full night. My laptop is on full night. And my laptop is playing some of my videos, my live streams, and I'm playing Pita's live streams and Pita's videos also. Yeah, she doesn't need to be sorry. That's what I said. Yeah, you don't have to be sorry. Pita is helping you out by playing your live streams, and she's playing the live. She's playing the from the playlist. So in the playlist, it just goes one after the other. One after the other. So even if your live stream is only for 1.5 hour, it goes to the next one and then the next one. Like in the night when I get up to pee, I always check the my laptop battery, and if it has been charging, then I remove the battery. If I find that it's getting less, I charge it again. I go back to sleep. So yes, I am something overcharging my laptop sometimes. I'm overcharging it, but what to do? The watch hours are very important to get at this moment. Once I get 4,000 watch hours, then I can go less on it. I can go less on it. That's why even Pitas, I'm playing her live stream for the I'm playing her videos for the live stream from the playlist, from the live stream and from the videos. The videos get over very fast. Videos get over fast, but the live stream they take a long time. Like Pita always grumbles, "Oh my God, your live stream is taking so long." You got 150, and I'm only on number 6 and all. And one day Pitta went off to sleep, and the laptop also went to sleep with her. So before going to sleep, she said, "Okay, your live stream number 13 is playing." And I said, "Okay, thank you so much, Pitta," and all. She said, "I'm going to sleep." And when she got up, her laptop also went to sleep. So when she got up, she saw, "Oh, it's still on 13." So she had to continue playing from 13 onwards. Now, I get up throughout the night. I get up, I keep monitoring my laptop, and if there's anything wrong, because in Pitas what happens, she's got a lot of, in the videos, she's got a lot of videos uploaded like till end of the month. So what happens with the the uploaded videos for future, they are in between because they get uploaded. Basically, you may upload it for 1 week later, but it comes in the order of the day you uploaded the video. So it comes in that order. And so the videos are playing, and when it comes to that, it's just going round in circles. So suddenly I get up and I used to wonder before, what is this going round in circles? And I minimize, right? So I open it and I look, and then I see, oh, it is upcoming video, upcoming. So that is why. Then I have to go to the next one, which is not upcoming, go to the next one, click on that. So that is when videos get stuck. Live streams don't get stuck. Live streams don't get stuck, but videos get stuck. Videos get stuck. Yeah, that gives me an idea that I can do all my live streams and keep it in advance. Whenever I have time one day, I think I will do all live streams and keep it in advance. And if by chance I'm not doing a live stream, then by chance I'm not doing a live stream, then on that day I will change the date to something else before I post it. I will change the date to something else. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll try to do it for live streams also. Yes, at only 1.5. Yes, but you're doing the playlist, so therefore it'll go more than that, being the playlist. Additional watch hours for her. But does ER need the watch hours, or she's already started monetizing? Okay, so the good thing, just play people's playlist. It's good. No, no. Watch hours, we will always need watch hours, Pita, but I'm just saying we are rushing through watch hours because we want to reach the 4,000 mark, right? So I'm just asking, has Pita reached the 4,000 mark, or has she not reached the 4,000 mark? That's what I'm asking for. Because for the thing to keep growing, you have to keep getting watch hours, you have to keep getting views, you have to keep getting subscriptions, right? All that has to keep on. It has an ongoing process with YouTube. It's an ongoing process. But I'm just asking right now, we are just both running together. We are running like for trying to get watch hours to reach the 4,000, right? That is our initial hurdle. So that's what I'm just asking, like, is ER also below the 4,000 mark, or is she above the 4,000 mark? That's what I'm asking. Yeah, by the time I reach Philippines, I will have three phones and one laptop. By the time I reach Philippines, I will have three phones and one laptop. So I will be able to use different accounts. And Philippines, when I go, I'll have to get a Filipino chip. I'll have to get a Filipino chip because that I need whenever I'm traveling anywhere and all. I need to have that as a local one, right? How I had the Thailand one. So I need to have that Filipino chip, a SIM card, Filipino SIM card. I need that. So that will go into one phone I have. That will go into that one. It's an old phone, but it's okay. Who wants a new phone? And most of my other things like I'll respond to is when I'm at home and I have Wi-Fi anywhere, I can respond to that. I'll see how much it costs to get a mobile Wi-Fi in Philippines. Get a mobile Wi-Fi. So when I'm traveling there and all, I can use that. And I'll have to get used to all the load systems and all. So much you pay and you get it to it lasts only for 1 week and got to all those kind of things. So where is Chona today? Where is Chona today? Chona. Yes, you can also buy a new laptop and have the whole laptop for support. Yeah, but all that will come later on because that's why I can avoid buying a new phone. I have three phones plus the laptop, and and I'll buy a laptop later on. I'll have a lot of extra expenses, especially if I'm getting a place that is not furnished, so I have to furnish it. That will be an added expense. So I want to just make my budget first of all and see how to manage. Even to travel to other places, it all depends on my pension and how I budget myself. Yeah. So yeah, initially I will only buy what is really necessary, what I really need. That I am going to buy. But all other things I can still manage with this laptop, no problem. It's all patched up in many places. That's okay. I'm using it at home as long as it's working well. And phones, I will have three phones and one laptop. That's good enough. I'll buy later on. So, Pitta, you did not tell me, is Maya having already 4,000 watch hours, or she needs more watch hours for 4,000? That's what I'm asking. Six likes, six people. Maybe one of the things I'll have to buy, Pitta, is that cooling fans for the laptop. No, could be. I'm quite excited, but I'm still having butterflies in my stomach. Coming to settle down in Philippines. I'm trying to see if I get a furnished place for 1 month. If I can book a furnished place for 1 month, and in that 1 month, I'll keep going around everywhere and look at places where I can live long term, because most of them want minimum 6 months contract, 6 months to 1 year contract. So I can look for a 6 month contract. So yeah, but I'm thinking for the first month just to get a furnished place, so I have no problems. And it'll be a little expensive, I think. I'll have to manage that. Because initially to buy it's going to be too expensive to buy, to furnish a house or a condo, or even if it's a studio, to furnish it. Bed, mattress, a table, chair, and fridge, air conditioned fan, whatever it is, I don't know. So it's going to be too costly to do all that. So first month, just get a furnished place, and then after that, look around and see in that 1 month. Last time I wasted my 11 days, didn't go and see anything. But this time, no, I will not waste. I'll start from day one. From day one that I arrive, very next day I will start going around and searching, taking down prices, seeing which brands, what brands to buy. Because all that is new for me now, correct? Buy something which is reasonable. I'm not going to buy the expensive type. See, Thailand, I bought a fridge. I never thought I would be leaving, right? But I bought a fridge and all that. But then last year I decided to leave Thailand. Chona, good morning, Chona. I was wondering, where is my Chona? Where is my Chona and my Ren and Cabo? How are you, Chona? Did you sleep well? Chona goes to sleep very late, so I don't know. So nice to see you, Chona. We're waiting for you. Chona does a bit of gardening. Chona does a bit of gardening, so that is good. She used to grow a lot of things for self-consumption. Right, Chona, what all you used to grow? Tell everybody what all you used to grow. She grew quite a few things. Good. Chona joined us also. So, Chona, tell everybody what are some of the things that you used to grow. I saw it already here in Cebu. The man plant the lettuce That no soil. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah, I'm thinking we should all start growing, something like that in the house. We can grow it, so it will be nice. You don't need soil. You don't need soil to grow. Oh, he uses the coconut shell. That's what I was telling Pitta. At home we don't need a sophisticated commercial kind of a way of growing it, right? We can just grow it in anything. See, coconut shell, very innovative, very innovative to grow with the coconut shells. Very good. Uses coconut shells to grow it. Yeah. Yeah, Joyce is still here. Chona. Oh, translation. Let's hope I get the correct translation. Let's hope I get the correct translation. Translate. Okay, what does Chona say? Chona says the coconut shell is finely chopped and cooked for several hours cooled and also use styrofoam. Yes, correct. So the translation is correct. Yeah. The styrofoam, yes, I've seen that also. If you look at my thumbnail, they've given styrofoam. Right. So you are correct. So now you are correct. Yeah, very novel, very good idea to use coconut shells. Yeah, don't worry, I will translate all your things. If it's wrong translation, Pitta will translate. But I think this translation is correct. Only thing is not chopping up the coconut shell. It must be something else, right? But it's good. Yeah, yeah, and styrofoam. Styrofoam. It's in my thumbnail also. Styrofoam. I saw. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Yes, yeah. Thank you, yeah, for your support. Yeah, are you going live at 8 o'clock your time? Okay, yeah. 'Cause that's normally the time you go, right? Uh, Steven says, I, I went and got my mail a few minutes ago. On my way back up the driveway, a bald eagle flew over my house. Wow. Shona, I'm going to church later service. Okay, later you're going to church. Okay, no problem. Let me see the translation. What Shona gave something. Let me see what she says. Okay, what did Shona say? Sometimes I run out of English, ma'am, so I just use Tagalog. Yeah, use Tagalog. I told you, use Tagalog, use Bisaya, whatever language you want, right? Just use the language. We will translate. Don't worry. We will translate. And if it's wrong translation, we will tell Pitta to translate for us. Don't worry. Because sometimes my my translator gives wrong translation also. But don't worry, I'm keeping my translator handy. Okay. Rachona, I'm taking care of my grandson here while I'm watching a live stream. Okay. Grandson also must be watching my live stream, yes. Stephen says, when mother tells me to do something and I do something different, I blame it on my translator. Why mother speaks to you in some different language? Yeah, correct. We can always blame the translator because more often than not, the translator is always giving the wrong translation. The translator cannot translate colloquial language. It can only translate literal meaning of the words. So sometimes it loses out on people speak colloquial English, colloquial language, and they speak it that way. No, my brain just translated to what I want to. That way. Correct, correct. So your brain translator is at fault, not you. Conveniently, conveniently. True, true. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you said this, and when you said it, I thought you meant like this. Oh, yes, yes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But it's okay now. I did it. I did it differently. So, no, no worries. It's done. It's done. All roads lead to Rome, right? All roads lead to Rome. So, as long as the work is done, yeah, the brain translator. That's really, that's a good one, Steven. That's a good one. Like in the Thai language, there is a separate word for I, and there is a separate word for you. Okay, in Thai language, there's a separate word for I and a separate word for you. So I, if you're a female, you say chan. If you're a female, you say chan. If you're a male, you say pom. Okay. So if you want to say I go, so if I'm a male, I will say pom pai. Pai means to go. So pom pai. And if I'm a female, I will say chan pai. So that is for I. For you is a separate word called kun. Kun. And kun also means Mr. Kun Winston. Kun Pitta. It means also like Mr. or Mrs. Okay. But kun means you. All right. So kun pai, are you going? If I say it in a question, kun pai, are you going? So you, kun. But when they are sending the message, I used to sometimes read the translation and it says, I said it. I said it. Because it says like you said. The translation gives the meaning you said. And immediately I have to write back, excuse me, when did I say something like this? And then they will come back to say, no, no, not you said, I said. Now, how come the first time when they wrote it, they were meaning that they said it, so I said. So how come when they wrote it, it showed me, the translator showed it as you said. But later on, when they send it again, then it reads correctly, the translator reads correctly, I said. It's not you, it is I who said it. So what is it that is giving the wrong translator? So it is some kind of colloquial language or the colloquial way in which they are saying it that other people will understand that they are meaning that they said it, not we, correct? But then after many, many times like that, getting offended kind of, then I understood, oh, this is something to do with the language. It's not even the translator's fault. It is something with how they are expressing it. So after that, I said, oh, I don't understand. I started saying like that. No need of using the blaming game, correct? So I just tell them, I say, excuse me, I'm not really sure. Can you tell me in another way? Can you tell me in another way? I'm not sure what you said. Because sometimes they could be telling me, that I said something and I said it wrong, correct? So it could be possible also. So, then they will put it in another way and then I understand, okay, fine. But before I used to jump up in arms, like, up in arms, ready for battle, ready for war. But then later on, I learned, no, they're not meaning that, it's just a language barrier. That's what I'm saying. So many things. Now, this is recently when I went to Thailand, right? 5 years ago, say. So, this is how every day is a learning process. Every day we are learning something, we are learning something. Because one thing I get very offended, if I am accused of something that I did not do, I get very offended. I can get mad, I can go crazy, kind of like, if you understand what I mean. You know, it really shoots up. For me, it really shoots up if somebody accuses me of doing something that I haven't done. So I like to argue with them and I like to clarify if I've said these things or I did something, when did I do it? Give me proof that I did it or I said it. Because I've not yet reached the stage where I am forgetting or losing my memory or something. I've not reached that stage. So I clearly remember what I say, what I do. I clearly remember. So now I question them. But now I've learned to mellow down and ask them nicely and politely in a different way. I ask them, you know, because I have to understand that when you have a language problem, when you have a language barrier, you have to be more understanding. Sometimes Chona gets angry with me. Oh, you cannot understand. I'm saying like this, I'm saying like that. You cannot understand. She gets angry with me, right? But then I tell her also, even Pitta, but I tell them, I say, no, I'm trying to understand. That's why I'm asking you. Say it in another way, say it in a different way. Now when they write in their language and I use the translator, then definitely my translator is giving me a wrong translation, right? Then what do I do if it gives me a wrong translation? What do I do? I have to ask, right? I have to ask. I have to clarify myself to understand. And in their mind, in other people's mind, you may be thinking correctly according to your way of thinking, right? But our way of thinking is different, right? Like so many terminologies, like even take between US and American English and US and UK English, correct? UK English, US English, so many different terminologies, right? Correct. So if you tell somebody in UK, uh, no, in America, what is it? In America, they call it the boot or the trunk, the boot, right? I forget now. I get mixed up. But in UK English, they call it go to the trunk, get your luggage from the trunk. But in America, they might say get the luggage from your boot, right? So something like that. So it's totally different words that are used. So if you say one word in some other country which they are not used to, they will. It will be strange for them, Go and get it from the boot. What do you mean by go and get it from the boot? Or you say go and get it from the trunk. Trunk? What trunk to go and get it from? So it changes the whole terminology depending upon which country you are speaking the word language. So even in English, the UK English and the British and the American English totally different, right? Different words, different terminology they use. Shona, you are on grandmother duty again. Yeah, she's quite often on grandmother duty. She loves her grandson also. Very cute guy. Very cute little guy he is. Very cute. Cute. Car trunk in US, boot in England. Okay, yeah, I got just confused a little bit that. Okay, so yeah, they call it the trunk. So if in UK, like so if you go to England and say, hey, get it from my trunk, they'd be wondering, my trunk? What trunk? Am I an elephant? Are you an elephant? So you see, it's totally different, right? It's totally different. Car and truck, yeah, true. Trunk, yeah. Chona is watching everyone here. Chona is Chona is teaching everyone here our language now. I hope Stephen and Joyce could catch up. I'm poor in learning languages. I'm the first one who should catch up because I'm coming to Cebu or I'm coming to Philippines. So I'm the first one who should be catching up on the language. But I'm very, very poor in the language. But we learn certain words, certain words. We recognize certain words. And by you saying it often, and we are looking at I'm looking at the translator and I'm giving out the translation, and if it's wrong, Pitta will correct us. Pitta will correct us. So we'll be able to pick up something. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, but Pitta, you're talking about that on the messenger group. On the messenger group, you keep writing so much in Visaya, and there is only Pitta. There is Stephen and myself, two people who are non-Filipino, and Chona who's Filipino. But you write sometimes so many things in the Tagalog language, in the Filipino Visaya language. You write, and I'm at a loss. I don't know what the hell it is about. I saw one bit of conversation. Lots you had written in the Visaya language. Yes, Joyce, but later, yeah, yes, Joyce, but later I will go to church. My daughter will take care of my grandson. Stephen says different slang in different places all over the US. Where my father is from, a bag is called a poke. Oh, yeah, true slang, correct. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Joan Harris. Yeah, there's so much of slang going around and things like that also. True, true. Yeah, Chona is a very devoted mother and grandmother. Her daughters are big, but still she is, she just dotes on them. She takes good care of them. She does a lot for them also. And just for a news, in case you all have missed it, Joan Harris is Joyce's second phone. Joan Harris is Joyce's second phone. Sorry, Stephen and Joyce. Sometimes I don't know how to participate here because I can't speak or write fluent English. I hope you two can understand. Yes, I do. Three of us. We all understand. Don't worry. We all understand. We all understand. You don't have to worry. You write in your language and we will translate. What you cannot express, you write in your language, we will translate for you. Don't worry. The only Philippine words I know is Bahala na. Steven, you know more than me. I don't know what Bahala na means. What does it mean, Steven? Bahala. Bahala na. What does it mean? I don't know. I know na is just a term they use at the end, to soften up the language as a question or something. But what does Bahala mean? I don't know. You're smarter than me, Steven. It's a new word for me. So I will learn one more Filipino word today, Bahala. Yes, that is Harris. Harris is Joyce's second channel. I mean, a phone or tablet here. She's using another medium. Thank you, Joyce, for bringing a second one also here. Stephen, what is Bahala? Chona, what is the meaning of Bahala? Pitta, what is the meaning of Bahala? Bahala. I don't expect everyone to speak English well. At least you are all at least bilingual, and I only know English. Yes, absolutely true. That's what even I always say. Even if they know little English, but they know English, they can hold a conversation in English. We can only hold the conversation in one language. You know, like even I'm from India, but I cannot speak the Indian language also. So it's horrible. So it's really good. Like that's Bahala meaning. Bahala means like you don't expect everyone to speak in another language. That is what Bahala means. Okay, what did Chona say? Chona says, always here, ma'am, always here. Tan awa lagi. Tan awa lagi. Always here. Oh, but you said something after that. See, you did not translate that part of it. I'm always here, ma'am. Mall. In the mall. See, you did not translate that. Mali, Mali cured. Do not translate the last part properly. Come what may. Shona is very good in deleting messages. Bahala means come what may. Okay, okay. Okay, come what may. That's what Bahala means. Okay, that's good. I learned a new word now. Come what may. No matter what, come what may. Joyce Chuna, I can understand because sometimes I prefer to express myself in the Jamaican dialect to correct true. Everybody is comfortable in their own language. And unfortunately, like Stephen said, he, myself, we are only comfortable in English, right? So it's difficult for us to understand any other language. I'm beginning to recognize some of the French words, and but when they speak, if somebody's speaking in French, the pronunciation is so different, and many times, like words are combined together in the pronunciation, and even in the pronunciation, I've seen half of one word is combined with the first one, and half of the other word is combined with the next one. I don't know how the hell that happens, but I've seen it in the French course. I'm looking at Duolingo. I've even seen the pronunciation. So it's the only best way to learn any language is to talk to somebody in the language, and they must be able to correct you. They must be able to tell you what you're speaking wrong and how to say it correctly. And that would be the best way to learn a language, speaking to someone. So if we are only going to speak in English so that somebody else improves their English, then how will we ever improve in the local language if we never speak it to somebody? So the good thing I always say is that somebody else speaks in English and we try to speak in their language, and that is how we can correct their English, what they are saying, and then they can correct our local language, what we are trying to speak. So that would be, I think, ideal, the best way how to express it. Oh, yes, still here. Okay, yeah, there is about 14 minutes left. 14 minutes left, right? 13, 14 minutes left. So I will stop at that time, and then we can all come to your channel. Okay, I will stop at that time. But Stephen and myself, and if choice comes, we are lost because most of the people speaking your language, so we hardly know what is happening over there. But we'll keep it on. We'll keep it on for support. All right, we'll keep it on for support, and now and then we can always talk to each other. Stephen, Joyce, myself. We can have our own group in your group. In your live stream, we will have our own stream. That's why whenever I see Chona, oh hi Chona, how are you? Oh hi Stephen, how are you? Stephen will say, oh hi Winston, how are you? And like last time, Stephen, you and I, we are mostly having a chat about the girls and wives and all those kind of things. We had our own thing going, but the others also were laughing. Stephen says, I can speak big Latin. Okay. No, I remember when I was an altar boy in school, when I was an altar boy, that time the Roman Catholic Church had the Mass said in Latin. All the prayers and all were in Latin. So as an altar boy, we had to learn the prayers in Latin. What they meant, I don't know, but we just had to learn it, by rote. So as an altar boy. So yeah, I learned it at that time. Now it's forgotten. I wouldn't even know. Anno Domino. That's all I know. Anna Domino. Mahala comes from the Filipino word Pathala, meaning God. Okay. Giving us the meaning that Mahala to mean that let God or come with me. Okay. Okay. Vathala means God. It's not a true language. I made up a made up form. Oh, made up form from English. Okay. Big Latin. Okay, no idea. I know there was a time when we were children also growing up, teenagers or something maybe, that there was this thing called P language. Anybody heard of it? P. P for parrot, P language. Anyone heard of the P language? And then there was a lot of substitute for the P language. Anybody heard of the P language? A lot of variations came from the P language then. No. So what the P language was, whenever you're speaking, you put the word P before, the pronunciation, and it is, for example, I go. So pie, you say pie, means P and I, pie, pie. Pago, you say pago. I go. And sometimes like it would come in between. Could never get it. I could. And some people, the way they rattle it off. So when you're pronouncing words, you're just putting the sound of the P before the word. That was the P language, and people were very fast in it. By the time I'm trying to understand what they are saying in the beginning, I missed out the remaining part of the sentence. So the P language, it was so famous in India, people were speaking left, right, and center. And if it was a big word, they would break up the P in like each syllable, no? So they'll put a P before each syllable. Steven says, I just may, okay, I must go. Okay, you have to go, Steven. All right, Steven, no problem. Carry on, go, because even I will end. Maybe I'll just try to stay for 10 minutes and then I will end it. So, yeah. So I never understood that P language, but people were very fast in it, very fast. You were just giving an example. You said it in Pig Latin. I a us me o ge means I must go. Wow, very difficult to pick up. Very difficult to pick up. What you are saying reminds me of Jamaican dialect. They speak something like that. We don't know what the hell they are speaking about, but they use broken up words like that. Yeah, in their slang dialect. Because Joyce used to use some words with me, and I said, "What is this you're saying?" And then she said, "Oh, that is Jamaican, Jamaican way." Joyce, give us some Jamaican slang or Jamaican way of saying things. Like "see you later" or something. They have some different way of saying it. It sounds weird. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, this big Latin. Oh my God, Stephen, I would never be able to manage it. I'm not good in languages. Really, I'm not good. I wish I was good. I don't know. I always say, if I had one wish in the world, if I had one wish in the world, right? Supposing somebody granted me one wish in the world, believe me, my wish was I would not ask for money and wealth, and I'm not interested in wealth and money and all that. No, I'm not interested in that. What God has given, I'm okay with it. But one thing, if I've got a wish, I want to serve that whoever I meet, I can understand what they are saying and I can respond. I can speak what they are saying. Language. That is what I would ask for as a gift. If I could ever have a gift in my life, that's one thing I would ask for. That I would just say, Wherever I go, any part of the country, wherever I am, I should be able to understand what people are talking, and I should be able to respond and speak their language. It's such a blessing to know that, and do that. For me, I feel that that's the best I would want in life. Because even in, like, going to Thailand, even in Thailand, you find people from so many walks of life. In the mall, you hear them talking and all that. It would be sometimes nice. Then you'll hear them laughing. It would be nice to know what they are saying. What are they talking about? And of course, it's very useful because you will know what they are talking about you, right? Sometimes they may be talking something about you. Okay, this is what they're saying about me. Okay. When the time comes, then I will also say something in a nice way. Yeah, so I that's one thing I would ask for. I would ask for that. Like, give me the thing that I be able to understand any. I can speak that language also to them. Like today, I was watching a movie. So there's an agent that dies, and so what they do is they transplant that brain thing and all that. They transplant into another guy who was a criminal guy. They transplant it into him, and he's now remembering events, like he's remembering as though he had a child and his wife, and he can remember the passwords, and he can remember their wedding anniversary date, and he can remember uh, what they did and when they fought and all that. But that's not his wife and that's not his kid, right? But he's got the other person's brain, so he remembers everything like this. And nice movie it was. Nice movie. So, and then in the end, how finally the thing wears off, like, the thing wears off. So he didn't, like, one day he's talking to somebody, and like he knows that lady, and he knows she's talking in another language at a pub, like, and so he remembers that lady because he's got the other person's mind. So he remembers that lady, and he knows the lady's talking, and so he speaks the language. Now I knew he was speaking French, okay, because I know a little bit of French, so I know he was speaking French. But he says, "Oh, blimey, I'm speaking Spanish also. I know. I now I even know how to speak Spanish." And there's a guy at the side of him and said, "Excuse me, that's not Spanish. That's French that you are speaking." He said, "Oh, blimey, I'm speaking French now." So he's speaking the language. He doesn't know what he's speaking, but he's speaking perfect. Right? He's speaking perfect, but he doesn't know what he's saying. Like, what it means. He doesn't know, but he's speaking it correctly. So it's like that. So that's that's something I would always want. It's so nice to have something like that. So when I'm in Philippines, and if Chona and Pitta, they start talking in their language something against me, I will know what they are saying. I, I've always had this thing in mind. If ever I would love to, because I'm very weak in learning languages. I make an attempt, I try, but I'm very weak. I even learned a little bit of Chinese. Now I don't know whether it was Mandarin or what it was, but I learned a little bit because I had to make a video to teach English online. So I had to make a video and send to people, agencies. So for the people in China, when to teach Chinese children, so when I made the video, I learned a little bit to say hello, good morning, how are you? I learned a little ni hao, something, something, and I learned something, and I made a video about that, to start and to end. A little bit in Chinese starting and a little bit in Chinese ending. I've forgotten now. When I was in Thailand, when I first went to Thailand, so I made that video. So yeah, but I've forgotten because I'm not talking to people, right? See, that's important. You have to keep on talking to people. If you talk in the language, you will soon learn. You will soon learn, and that's it. Okay, I will start ending my live stream and all of us can move to ER. Okay? ER must have started. I will end my live stream. I will just put up my thank you note and all that. You all can move to ER's thing. Okay? All of you can move to ER's thing. I will end now. Uh, okay, so I just put a little thank you note, and my thank you note says, yes, I'm going to end my live stream. You all can all go. Go, don't worry, go there. So my thank you note. Thank you all for the wonderful discussion. Thank you for all your support. Remember, uh, remember Martha, Stephen, Myrna, Nair, Jazz, for them to heal soon. Okay. So Stephen, maybe I will leave your name out to heal. I don't know. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, all of you go to ES. Go to ES. Don't worry. I'm ending, and then I will come there. And just my thank you note, and I'll do a few things here first. So love you all, and God bless, and stay safe wherever you are, and any part of the world, and God bless you and your families as well. And um, au revoir, hasta luego. See you again. All right. Take care.